Hi everyone, I'm taking off my mask. We live in the time of COVID-19. It's sometimes a difficult time, but also interesting for a lot of opportunities. My name is Maurizio Puppo. I am the Director of Strategy and Business Development of SOLYSTIC. SOLYSTIC is a French company with a strong legacy in the domain of automation for postal and parcel industries. I'm going to talk a few minutes about a general view of postal and parcel industry today, and some words about what we are doing for that, what SOLYSTIC company is doing. About postal and parcel industry, COVID-19 has accelerated some trends already underway, already present. The first one, of course, the decline of mail, less 30 or 35% in some countries, and we don't know if the level will come back to the previous figures once the COVID-19 pandemic will be over. On the other hand, a dramatic growth of e-commerce, less 30-35% mail, plus 30-35% e-commerce. And many people are avoiding to visit physical shops now for fear of a pandemic, so they prefer to buy on the internet. I don't do, but for example, my daughter does. And I think the new generations will do more and more. And 70 or 80% of products bought on the internet are not picked up in physical shops, but they must be delivered to the consumer, to the buyer. This means that the logistics of parcel is really a key key asset of this growth. So there is a real opportunity in this moment, in this phase. Logistics for packets demands more automation, of course. It's a reason of cost, it's also a reason of ergonomics, of working conditions. It's a reason of accuracy of the process. This is what we call our proposal value, what we try to bring to our customer. And we have been investing a lot on this topic, providing solutions based on combination, a blend of different technologies. The classical sorting technology for packets, for B2C product, the new mobile robotics technologies for intralogistics, for handling of containers, new robotics technology for bringing further automation, for example, in what we call the upstream process, for example, feeding the packet sorter, and for intralogistics, for everything about handling of trays, rolling cages, also, bulky items, parcels with odd shapes, very big, very difficult to handle for classical sorting machine. So we have been investing on a wide portfolio of a product and solution for logistic of parcels. And my colleague Piero Dick will spend a few minutes talking about that. So Pierre, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Maurizio. So as you could explain to us, in fact, the packet trend is quite particular during these present years. Packets volumes are growing, and in fact they are highly impacting the performance of the current networks. So in order to answer to this specific situation, the first of the technological brick that we have designed and built is a robotic solution, robotic induction, singulation and induction system, enabling to feed the sorters with very high throughput in order to potentially replace painful workstation. This solution is made with simple Delta robots, which is piloted by in-time vision software, in-house vision software. And this solution is also designed to fit with different kind of sorters. That can be new sorters, but that can also be sorters that are already operational. So our goal is to propose a solution that can be implemented on operational solution, or that can be implemented on new sorters. So that's the first technological brick that is now available in our range of solution. Second one is sorter, which is specifically designed to answer to special requests involving a combination of high throughput and very compact footprint. This sorter is called the compact slide tray sorter because the trays are inclined in order to be more and more compact. In comparison with a standard sorter, the footprint is optimized by 30% and enable to combine very ergonomic workstation. Operators can feed the parcel on dedicated workstation. And what is also very special for this machine is that it's a fully modular design. We can implement it with very simple design involving manual workstation. We can add to this manual workstation tippers and bulk in-feed conveyors, but we can also implement, of course, the robotic induction system that we have talked about in the previous minutes. So that's the second key part of our answer. Very compact and high throughput sorter that can be used to sort these packets. The third brick is the mobile robotic solution. Maurizio, you talked about this solution. These are very compact and agile AGVs that can be used without fixed infrastructure, but that can be used also in different situations. These robots can be used for non-machinable items when the parcels cannot be sorted on the sorter. We can use this machine that can make transfer mission, that can also buffer these non-machinable items, that can be used for sorting processes, that can be used for sequencing the parcels, and Soly AGVs can also be used with an interface with the sorting system in order to feed the sorter with empty containers and evacuate the full containers, and also work on sequenced process, enabling to have different paces and phases for the sortation, and enabling to multiply the number of direction. You can see that this mobile robots is very compact, very agile, because the four wheels are multi-directional. And what is a key point for this robot is that it can be paired on or unpaired with a trolley. So the robot is focused on movement, while the trolley is focused on carrying the packets and the parcels. And I would just like to focus on how we managed to check and we managed to measure the performance of this kind of solution, which is involving different modules, different bricks. And for that, we use our in-house simulation softwares that can be used for at different level. It can measure the performance of one workstation. It can measure the fulfillment rate of a container, for example, but it can also measure and check the performance of all this interface involving the mobile robots, involving the sorters, involving the robotic induction system, and the communication between all these different blocks. So this simulation software that we call SOSI within SOLYSTIC is a key point to be sure that the solution, fully integrated solution, will be in line with all the expectation, and also to optimize and upgrade this solution in later phases. So all the combination of this brick enables us to provide to postal players a very complete solution that we've called the sorting factories, that are the complete solution involving all these bricks. Maybe Maurizio, you can come back and tell us what's up to you, what's for you is the sorting factory.
Yes, thank you, Pierre. SOLYSTIC has a skill of integrator, of a prime contractor and integrator. What we call the sorting factory is an example of this skill. We have different pieces of technology, packet sorting machines, mobile robotics, IT application for process monitoring. And the sorting factory is a sort of blend of this technology. And what is the goal of the sorting factory? The goal of the sorting factory is to completely prepare products for final delivery in a single step of process in a single center, for example. You can imagine as the input or a sorting factory bulky items, e-commerce products, and the output, the outcome of a system is products sorted and prepared for delivery according to the delivery work. And this solution is also scalable because you can add sorting machines, you can add mobile robots, and for example, this project is scalable up to 400,000 pieces per day in the same physical area, in the same physical center. This is an example of application. We do believe that it can be a very good trend of parcel logistics in the futures. The level of automation of sorting factory is very high because you still have manual operations only for bags closing, and this is a sort of quality control, to check the accuracy, to avoid any final mistakes. But the rest of the process is fully automated, and using robotic induction for feeding of parcels, a sorting machine for sorting, mobile robotics for handling of container, and IT, something you don't see physically but exists, for monitoring and reading the process. It can be a good opportunity for our company and for logistics, for postal parcel operators, this kind of solution in the future, in order to cope with the increase of the market of e-commerce, to cope sometimes with the scarcity of manpower. In some parts of Europe, of Western countries, it's very difficult to find people for logistic jobs, and also to ensure competitive cost of process and accuracy, a good quality of the process. Maybe we can start with a clip, with a video showing what sorting factory looks like.
A sorting factory is a sorting center that can handle all small parcel distribution for a region or even an entire country, down to the finest level, so that all that remains to be done is to transfer the product to the delivery office to complete the last mile. Products arrive in rolling cages in bulk, in pallets, and leave in containers suitable for delivery, bags, or trays. Unlike manual or traditional sorting centers, the process is fully automated with mobile robots. The product is automatically delivered to pick-and-place robots that load 80% of the product onto the machine, the rest being manually loaded by operators. At the output, the product is sorted into trays or bags, containers suitable for delivery, which will be automatically renewed with mobile robotics. After bags are closed, they are transported to the depot. No further operations are necessary before distribution. The design and implementation is simulated by SOSI, SOLYSTIC Simulation Platform, which allows us to validate the SOLI sorting process before execution. 80% of the process is carried out automatically. This increases the quality and accuracy of the parcel sorting process. In a small footprint, the solution permits the processing of 500,000 parcels per day to 10,000 directions.
So thank you very much to have listened to us during this short time and quite particular situation. So I wear again my face mask, and thank you for that, Maurizio.
Yes, I put on my mask. Frankly speaking, if you are looking for a solution for COVID-19, we don't have it. We are waiting for that exactly like you. And we hope to see it shortly. But if you look for something useful for your supply chain, for your logistic process, probably we can do something together. So, of course, you can visit us on our website, solystic.com. Of course, you can call us, and let's keep in touch. Thank you.
Thank you.